the agent loop. Last lesson, we said an agent is a model wrapped in a loop. This lesson, we build that loop in real Python in Visual Studio Code, and then we run it. By the end, you'll have written the entire engine of an agent yourself. First, why loop at all? Why not just a script? A fixed script runs the same steps in the same order every time. Step 1, Step 2, Step 3. That's fine until something unexpected happens. Then it breaks because you had to plan the whole path up front. A loop is different. It decides, acts, then redecides based on what actually happened. It adapts each turn, and it plans as it goes. That adaptivity is exactly why agents use a loop instead of a pipeline. Here's the loop we're building. Perceive, reason, act, observe. Repeat it until the goal is met. For steps, we're going to write each one as a small Python function, then assemble them into the full agent and actually execute it. Let's start with the thing every step touches, the state. Before any of the 4 steps, we need somewhere to keep track of what's going on, and that's the state object. It's just a data class. It holds the goal, what we're after, a history of every action and its result, a scratchpad for the model's working notes, a step counter, and a done flag with a final answer. That's it. This one object is the agent's entire memory for a run, and every step in the loop reads it and updates it. Step 1, perceive. Perceive's job is to turn the current state into something the model can actually read, a list of messages. It starts with the system prompt, adds the user's goal, and then replays the history. Every past action the agent took, and every result it got back. The output is the full context, where we are and everything that got us here. Give the model a clear picture of the state, and the next step can reason well. Step 2, reason. This is where the model, running on Microsoft Foundry, looks at those messages and makes a decision. And here's the crucial part. It does not return a paragraph of prose. It returns a structured action. Either call this tool with these arguments, or I'm finished. Here's the final answer. Reasoning, in an agent, means choosing the next action, not writing text. That structured decision is what makes the rest of the loop programmable. Step 3, act. The model asked for an action. Now we run it. Notice what's happening. If the action is final, we return the answer. Otherwise, we look up the requested tool in a dispatcher and call it. And this is a point people miss. The model never runs anything itself. It only asks. Your code decides whether and how to actually execute. That separation between asking and doing is exactly where you put your safety checks later on. Step 4, observe. We take the result of the action and fold it back into the state. Append the action and its result to history and bump the step counter. Now the loop comes full circle because next time we perceive, the model will see this new result as part of the context. That's the feedback that makes it a loop and not a straight line. The state grows a little with every single pass. Now, let's assemble the whole thing. And this is the payoff. The entire agent is one function. Create the state from the goal. Then loop, up to a maximum number of steps. Reason for the next action. If it's final, return the answer. Otherwise, act and observe. Reason, act, observe, bounded by step budget. That's a complete agent. Everything else in this course makes one of these lines smarter. Let's watch what that loop does over more than one turn. Version 0 finishes simple questions in a single pass, but the loop is built to iterate. Here's a 3-turn run, the kind you'll see once Atlas has a tool next lesson. Turn 1. Reason says search, it acts. History now holds 1 item. Turn 2. Search again, history grows to 2. Turn 3. The model decides it has enough and returns the briefing. Same loop. The state just carried the whole investigation across turns. A loop has to be able to stop, so let's be explicit about the 3 exits. 1. The goal is met. The model returns an action of kind final. 2. The step budget, our range of max steps, runs out. 3. There's simply no action left and the model finishes cleanly. Always guarantee at least one of these will fire. An agent that can't stop is not a feature. Because here's the single most common bug in agent code. No exit. Right, while true with no final check, and the agent loops forever. Reason, act, burning tokens and never returning an answer. The fix is tiny and non-negotiable. Bound the loop with a step budget and give the model a clean way to say final. Bounded loop plus a done check always terminates. We'll harden this even further in modules 7 and 8. One more reality check. Real runs fail. A tool times out, an API returns garbage, an argument is wrong. The trick is to treat an error as just another observation. Wrap the action and try accept, and when it fails, return the error as text and feed it right back into the loop. The tool raises, we catch it. The model sees the failure, replans, and tries another way. Don't crash the loop. Let the agent recover inside it. So let's actually run it. Over in the Visual Studio Code terminal, one command, Python atlas.py, kicks off the loop with a question. What's the difference between a container and a virtual machine? Step 1. The model reasons and returns final. It already knows this. Done in one turn, and out comes the answer. That's our loop, executing for real. Simple question, single pass, exactly as designed. Now, the loop is done, but the agent isn't finished, and it's worth being clear about what's still missing. There are no real tools yet. Reason can say tool, but the tool belt is empty. We fill it in episode 1.3. There's no planning yet. It reacts turn by turn. That's module 2. And there's no memory yet. The state resets every run. That's module 3. But the skeleton is real, and every one of those upgrades plugs straight into this exact loop. Let's lock in 3 things. First, the loop is reason, act, observe, running over one growing state object. Second, the model decides, but your code acts, and that separation is where safety and control live. And third, always bounded. A step budget plus a final check means your agent will always reliably stop. Get those right, and you can build any agent on top. The loop runs. You've now written the actual engine every agent shares. Next up, episode 1.3, where we fill that empty tool belt, tools and function calling, and Atlas makes its first real call to the outside world. Subscribe, and let's keep building.